Hello and welcome to this public service announcement about rabies. Rabies is a serious disease that affects mammals including humans. It's caused by a virus that usually spreads through the saliva of infected animals. Rabies can affect any mammal, but it's most commonly found in dogs, cats, bats, and raccoons. These animals may show signs of aggression, foaming at the mouth, or unusual behaviors. But not all animals with rabies show obvious symptoms, which is why it's important to take precaution. In today's PSA, I'll be showing you a worst-case scenario of this deadly disease. Meet Garrett. He and his dog Harley are going on a walk, but Garrett has not been keeping up with his pet's vaccines like he should. The best way to protect yourself and your pet from rabies is by getting them vaccinated. As they're walking, they run into what they think is a normal dog, but as you can see, this is clearly an infected animal. However, Harley is curious, and because of his owner's negligence, he might contract the rabies virus. Thankfully, Harley was not bitten on the walk. Now, I'll go over what could have happened. If Harley had been bitten by the infected animal, the rabies virus could have entered his bloodstream through the wound. Once inside the body, the virus travels to the brain and spinal cord, where it can cause inflammation and damage to their nervous system. Symptoms of rabies in animals can include aggression, abnormal behavior, lethargy, loss of appetite, and paralysis. Now, you might be wondering, what would happen if Garrett had been bitten by the infected animal? If Garrett had been bitten by the infected animal, he would be at risk of contracting rabies. Just like in other mammals, the virus enters his body through the wound and travels to his brain and spinal cord. The period where the virus has not yet entered the brain and spinal cord is referred to as the incubation period. And symptoms are usually mild. You would expect mild discomfort from the site of the bite, and also flu-like symptoms such as headaches, fever, and feeling lethargic. However, when the virus enters your brain and spinal cord, the symptoms progress. This is known as the clinical period of the disease. You would expect to show abnormal behavior, hydrophobia, insomnia, and delirium. Once these signs appear, the disease is nearly 100% fatal. Less than 20 cases of clinical rabies have resulted in human survival. It's important to remember that rabies is a preventable disease. By vaccinating your pets and taking precautions around potentially infected animals, you can protect yourself and your loved ones from this deadly virus. Don't wait until it's too late. Take action now to keep yourself and your community safe. Thank you for listening to this important message about rabies.
Quick message: although rabies is 100% preventable, it is still a huge concern. In fact, there's over 10,000 deaths a year caused by this horrible disease, and of those, 95% are from developing countries in Africa and Asia. The good news is that there are effective vaccines and treatments available to prevent rabies, and the World Health Organization has set a goal to eliminate the human deaths of dog-mediated rabies by 2030 through a global strategy known as the 0 by 30 initiative. This involves increasing accesses to vaccines and improving awareness about rabies prevention in at-risk communities. By working together and taking action, we can help reduce the burden of rabies and save countless lives around the world. Thank you for watching.